Good morning. Hope you're having a great beginning to this day. Here we are on Tuesday. We're going through the book of John. We are in John chapter 17. So getting closer and closer, to Easter. Remember, next weekend, starting Thursday, we got services per normal for Easter weekend. We got Saturday services. We got 2 of them, and then there's 4 on Sunday morning. So plan ahead if you can. If your friends are able to try to get them to go to Saturday services. There's egg hunts, as well, if that's helpful, for families. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in because this is one of my, I don't know if it's allowed to say it, but it's one of my favorite passages, of the New Testament, specifically, in the life of Jesus, because he gets a chance to pray, and prayers reveal things, don't they? Prayers reveal. And what I mean by that is when you think about what you pray for, it reveals your heart. It reveals our connection to God. And so I want you just for a second, just think about what you've prayed about recently. Now, obviously, there's nothing wrong, to pray for our families and for safety and for health and for blessing and for, all of those things. But I wonder if it might need to go a little bit deeper. And so I just want you to think of your prayer life as we're trying to model ourselves after Jesus, who taught us how to pray. Remember, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That's my growing up years. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as is in heaven, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Jesus gives us another model of a prayer. And notice what he says. Verse 17, chapter 17, verse 1. After saying all these things, Jesus looked up to heaven and said, Father, the hour has come. So let's just stop right there. I don't know about you, but when I pray this way. I put my head down, eyes closed, maybe even hands folded, what I was taught, as a kid. Notice how Jesus prays. He looked up to heaven and he prayed, Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son so he can give glory back to you. So it's fascinating that it's more of an uplifting prayer. He is looking up to heaven, and the way we're taught to pray, looking down, it's more of a Western, mindset where a lot of times they pray outward or upward, when they pray. And it says, glorify your Son so that he can give glory back to you. I wonder how often I've prayed, God, help me to be successful. Help me to be prosperous. Help me, to shine, but his purpose and what he says, help give me glory, bring me success, help me through the situation so that my glory can reveal who you are. And I wonder how often we have prayed that. Now, the hour that has come, because we know that, again, this is all in the upper room that's taking place right here, and he's about ready to go to the cross. For you have given him, he's talking about himself, authority over everyone. He gives eternal life to each one you have given him. And this is the way to have eternal life, to know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, the one you sent to earth. I brought glory to you here on earth by completing the work that you gave me to do. Now, Father, bring me into the glory we shared before the world began. So he's saying, I'm coming home where I began. Remember in Genesis chapter 1, we talk about Jesus was there from the beginning. And now he's saying, I brought glory to you here on earth by completing the work that you gave me to do. What's fascinating is that he's already saying the work that I've been chosen here to do, I've completed that aspect of the work. He's not yet gone to the cross, but he's saying it's been completed. Verse 6, I've revealed you to the ones you gave me from this world. They were always yours. You gave them to me, and they have kept your word. Now they know that everything I have is a gift from you, for I have passed on to them the message you gave me. They accepted it and know that I came from you, and they believe that you sent me. So he's saying again that I've revealed myself, or I've done the work, I've done the will that you call me to do. My prayer is not for the world, but for those who you have given me because they belong to you. So he's trying to say, I'm trying to gather the people, that God, you have given to me. All who are mine belong to you, and you have given them to me so they may bring me glory. Again, as I get given glory, Jesus is saying, I'm going to give you glory, Father. Now I am departing from the world. They are staying in this world, but I am coming to you. Holy Father, you have given me your name. Now protect them by the power of your name so that they will be united just as we are. During my time here, I protected them with the power of your name you gave me. I guarded them so that not one was lost except the one headed for destruction, as the scripture foretold. So he's talking about Judas there. But notice what he's praying. He's praying that they would be united. And the unity example he gives, as close as I, Jesus, I am to my Father in heaven. That kind of relationship, that kind of unity, which happens because now we're all sons and daughters of the King, and God is our Father as well. But now I'm coming to you. I told them many things while I was with them in this world so they would be filled with my joy. So understand there's joy that's there. I have given them your word, and the world hates them because they do not belong to the world, just as I do not belong to the world. I'm not asking you to take them out of the world, but to keep them safe from the evil one. So he's saying, I'm not telling you to separate them. I'm not telling them to withdraw from or to set up these communes where it's us and no more, or that we've gathered our few, our chosen few, and those people don't matter. He said, no. I'm asking you to protect them while they're in the world. So it says, make them holy by your truth. Notice what Steve talked about this last week. Teach them your word, which is truth. So we've got to stay connected to God's word. Just as you sent me into the world, I am sending them into the world. So he's sending them into the world, and I give myself as a holy sacrifice for them so they can be made holy by your truth once again. I am praying not for only for these disciples, and this is what is really cool. It's the one part of scripture where Jesus prays for you and he prays for me. I am praying not only for these disciples, but also for all who will ever believe in me through their message. Now, if Jesus is going to pray for anything, what does he pray for? Does he pray for faithfulness? Does he pray for commitment? Does he pray for, just so many things he could have prayed for? And he goes, I pray that they will all be one, just as you and I are one, as you are in me, Father, and I am in you, and may they be in us so that the world will believe that you sent me. Unity. If you want to know, once again, how the world recognizes that Jesus came to this earth, is that followers of Christ remain united. That we're not united under a political party. We're united under the name of Jesus. And that we can have differences. We can have unity without uniformity. Uniformity is act, talk, and express, everything identically. But we can have unity because Jesus is in control. And when we bond together and bind ourselves together, even overlooking one another's faults and nuances and things that annoy, us about one another, that we can find unity with Jesus at the center, which shows the world that we are his followers. That's pretty cool. I have given them the glory you gave me, so that they may be one as we are one, I in them and you are in me. May they experience such perfect unity that the world will know that you sent me and that you love them as much as you love me. Father, I want these whom you have given me to be with me where I am. So then they can see all the glory you gave me because you loved me even before the world began. He wants his followers, talking about us, to be with where Jesus is as well. Oh, righteous Father, the world doesn't know you, but I do. And these disciples know you sent me. I revealed to them to you, and I will continue to do so. Then your love for me will be in them, and I will be in them as well. What a powerful, powerful prayer that we get from Jesus. What a great reminder of what it looks like to pray. And my prayer, again, is the same prayer today that Jesus had for us thousands of years ago. Can we be united? Can we be in the world, showing the world who Jesus is? God, give me glory so that the glory goes to you. So it's not about give me glory so I can stand on stage before thousands of people. Give me glory so that the glory goes to him. Give me glory in my work. Give me glory in my family. Give me glory not so that any praise or any adulation or any honor goes to me, but it goes to you. That should be our prayer first and foremost. Secondly, that we would be united. That we would find more ways to find unity with other followers, deep committed followers of Christ, than the little nuances that we might find that we disagree with one another. And man, COVID really revealed something, didn't it? How easy it is for us to not find ways to build bridges of unity as it pertains to our connection with one another with Jesus at the center. Let's pray for that today. Jesus, we do pray that we would fulfill your prayer, that we would be united with you at the center, that with the people that we find ourselves disagreeing with politically or personality, or just preference, that you would allow us to overlook those things, that we might find unity with you at the center. And Father, we pray that you would send us into the world, and that we would not separate ourselves from the world, but we'd be in the world. And as we're in the world, that we would be given glory to proclaim your name, that it would not go upon us, but we would proclaim the name above all name. And his name is Jesus. We love you and thank you for this day. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hey guys, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you again tomorrow. We are in John chapter 18. Tomorrow, take some time, to journal, to pray additionally to what we've done now. Reach out to some other people. Keep inviting people as it pertains to Easter that's coming up. And I will see you, let's see, what day is today? Tuesday. So I'll see you in a couple days. But first off, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.